What's done?
Sanding the fins off.
Did you make sure you got it all inside a nice new valve job I did? So it wears
Painted
in?
those. I painted all that.
All the sanding grit.
I
You
taped
gotta
it
make
all.
sure all the sanding grit gets inside the motor for me. That way it'll wear it all out.
Well, I'll blow that off a good.
Maybe you should blow that outside instead of all over my clean workbench. I like how you're blowing it that way.
Is the air working?
The air is working on your mouth, yeah. Someone didn't like when Joe backed up to someone's. In the right spot.
I see nothing in there.
What you do is you hold it from here and you blow that direction.
What is it?
Not into the valves, but away from the valves. That way all the crap goes on top of the vehicle in front of you.
That one's done.
That one's done? You sure? How many more you got to do?
This one I can put together like it is. I don't even care about the stripes.
Hurry up, let's go, get it done. Joe's got a technique for doing this.
Not much.
Not much of a technique, but it's a technique. It looks like that when you're all done.
It's gonna make a nice job.
Mickey Mouse. He did the cylinders too.
The cylinder's already.
But he didn't do any of this. Lights off again.
That can all be done later.
Well, hurry up, what are you waiting for? What's all this masking going on? I never mask anything.
I know you don't, but I didn't want to get all over the valves and shit. You did such a good job on that.
Don't you know how to paint?
What's that for?
Don't you know how to paint without painting all your parts?
You told me to put your hand up there or something. Paint your hand. Block the paint.
Oh, do you have some control of your gun or something? Make it a
I
mess.
couldn't have missed all this
Sure you could.
without tape.
Without duct tape? No, look at that, you broke it. There's a scraper over there that you used on the concrete. That's how you missed the paint. You didn't get any paint on it, so you get that. You didn't get any paint there, and you get no paint over here either.
That doesn't show.
Oh, okay. It's right in front of the bike, though. That's in the very front of the bike. It doesn't show. Remember,
I can always touch it up later with a brush.
that's right. Just like the rest of the motor.
That's what I'm going to do with the striping.
Yeah, how you doing that? Is that a number 3 razor blade or a number 2?
Heavy duty, it says.
It's heavy duty. Okay, it's a heavy duty razor blade. Now, how long ago did you paint that?
About 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago. Did you bake it on?
Yep.
That's why it's soft. Did you put it out into the sun when we didn't have any sun?
It says it's been out in the sun all day. So
We had exactly a lot of sun out there today. Got a lot of clouds out there around here.
It's sunny at my house. Shit can all be done after we assemble it. I don't even care about this.
As it gets harder, you can't do that.
No?
No, as it dries.
You gotta do use a Dremel.
Yeah. This is Joe's Paint Shop. 101 detail.
You just hit it with after you do this, you hit it with a sanding block a little bit. Cleans it all up.
We're going to wipe his pisses off of that rag when he's done with all that grit in there.
Not either.
What do you mean you're not going to do that?
Pistons?
Yeah.
Pistons are racing stuff.
Got to go clean your cylinders out and all that. We're going to use that dirty rag right there. Make sure we get all that grit in there.
About the front of the head I missed.
Did you miss the front of the head too? Well, you can't see that. You just said you couldn't see that. It was in the front. You just now noticed the part I said about 3 minutes ago wasn't painted? Use some number 4 glasses to go with that number 1 razor blade.
Number 4 what?
Number 4 glasses with number 1 razor blade. If I use this razor blade.
I read the bottle opener.
Bottle opener? Where's my razor blade at?
Yeah, whole thing
Oh,
is
it's over here. There we go. We'll use this one. How about this one?
That one was very good.
This one won't hit very well.
It's a box cutter.
Look at that. Precision.
See, you gotta get into it, it won't get on the other ones.
See, garbage.
Good for the last one, that's it.
Good for only one.
It worked good though.
With the reinforcement on it. There you go.
No, I can't
Look
get
at you
it.
dulled it. Look at that dull mark now.
That way you're supposed to break it off. If you use one. Oh, now the thing's sticking out there.
That's how that works. Fancy crap.
Nip ticks.
Nip or what?
Whatever that is.
Hey, fill out. Oh, there's the instruction. You didn't read them. I guess the box covers are better than stupid ass bottle opener. What are you gonna do with a bottle opener?
You realize you don't eat nothing or drink nothing?
Do you even have those kind of bottles anymore?
Not really. Mexican Coke bottles.
Mexican Coke bottles? They still have real glass. I mean, in the U.S. over here, you got screw-on lids and plastic.
Plastic. Putting the glass industry out of business.
Even the stupid beer's got a pull top on it.
I think it's got plastic beer bottles now too.
Yeah. You missed a whole spot there.
Right here.
Everywhere.
I'm not really into this. I want to leave them like they were.
Well, who taught you into that?
Mr. Jeremy.
Wasn't me. Mr. Showboater.
I said, it's just a race bike, man. I don't need that shit.
See, you give him an FXR and he thinks he owns the world, see? See, now all my customers only do this to their bikes now. You know that's not going to happen.
Most of the customers have polished fins on their heads, don't they? Polished heads.
Some do. You mean like those ones over there?
That's what I was referring to, yeah.
Right
Yeah.
there, all polish,
They go 140 incher.
all show polish.
I can't believe the size of those pistons and everything.
They're bigger than your big block Chevy almost. Unless you got a 600-inch Chevy.
How many miles do you have on that thing?
I don't know. I'm sure it's not abusive at all.
Yeah. Only wide open all the time.
Think about all that paint on the exhaust intake port there. Look at that. He missed. Look at that. Oh, that was a terrible blade. You have to get a better scraper than that.
I'll use a scraper up next time.
How do you duplicate that billet mill finish?
The what?
The mill finish. Around 93 or 4 or 5 they started doing the milling cut. Probably 95. They got rid of the sanding stuff like this.
I'd like to know who does those little fancy cross hatches on the Ultima motors. The one that have all the X's on the...
That's done in Vegas. I forget the name of that, but that's done in Vegas.
Some kind of fancy thing.
That show stuff.
I'm done.
Showy crap.
As much as I'm doing.
You not gonna do no more? Oh, it's terrible. You gonna blow it off?
Yeah.
Make sure you stand way back. If you drop it, I'm not fixing it. Done. You sure? Joe's done. How's it look now?
Good.
Looks good?
Looks finished.
Finished.
Look at that baby. Brand new.
There's that genuine Harley Davidson paint there. Look at
It's
that.
only $24 a can.
$24 a can. You see it's hazardous. Don't eat, drink it, or smell it. All right, there you go. That's how you make your FXR look like a real Harley again, instead of a piece of crap. I like that though. There you go.